Word processor. Microsoft Word is an application software used for word processing. It was introduced by Microsoft Corporation, one of the world's largest company in software development. Microsoft Word has the power and flexibility to produce letters, reports, notices, newsletters, books, bills, etc. quickly and in presentable manner. Modify the text both while typing and after typing. Beautify the text using color, style, font size, border, shading and various other effects. Insert graphics and make use of various drawing tools to draw pictures. Copy and move the text from one location to another. Preview the text before printing it and take multiple printouts. Starting Microsoft Word 2010. To start Microsoft Word, you need to click on Start, All Programs, Microsoft Office and Microsoft Word 2010. The Word application opens a blank document with a new temporary name, Document 1. This one, on the title bar. The small blinking vertical cursor you notice on the screen is known as the insertion point or simply cursor. It indicates the position where next type character will appear. As you start typing, the cursor automatically shifts to the right. We can enter the text on the same screen or create new document. The area where you can type is known as document area. This bar is called as title bar. This is called as ribbon. This is quick access toolbar. This is file tab. Under file tab you have save, save as, open, new, print and exit option. This is minimize button, this is maximize button and this is close button. This is status bar where it shows the status of page numbers and number of words we have typed in document. Entering text. While typing, you will observe that the Word program wraps the text automatically. Wrapping the text means that if the text does not fit in the current line, then Word shifts it to the next line by default. To start a new paragraph, simply press Enter key. Now let us type some text in Word. You can observe that when the sentence was not fitting in current line, Microsoft Word automatically wrapped the text and the next sentence came to next line. This way we can enter the text in MS Word. Selecting and editing the text. After typing the text in a document, you may want to make some changes in the text. Making the changes in document is called editing. Before performing any action like copying, moving, finding and replacing, deleting or formatting the text, we need to select the text. The selected text is displayed on the screen in a highlighted color like this. So, to select a block of text, we can use the selection area, which is the blank area in the left margin of the document. This is the left margin of the document which is used for selecting. It is called as selection area. We can select the text in variety of ways. The different varieties of ways are: first is a word. When you want to select only a word, just double click on the word like this. Only the particular word will get selected. You need to double click on the word. Second way is selecting a sentence. To do this, suppose you want to select this sentence. To do this, hold down the control key and click anywhere on the sentence. The particular sentence will get selected. See, hold down the control key, click anywhere on the sentence. Third way is selecting a paragraph. To select a paragraph, triple click anywhere on the paragraph. See, this whole paragraph is selected. When you triple click on it, the particular paragraph is selected. When you want to select a large block of text, click at the beginning of the text, then press the Shift key, and without releasing it, click at the end of the text. The whole block will get selected. And to select the entire document, click anywhere on the selection area and holding down the control key, triple click on the selection area. See, your whole document is get selected. This is all about selecting the text. Now we'll see inserting the text. Microsoft Word allows the user to add new text to an already existing document. To insert the text, you need to place the cursor to the right of the character where you want to insert the text and then start typing. Suppose I want to add text here. I will place my cursor to the right of this text and then I will add my text or word depending on your requirement. In this way, you can insert the text to an already existing document. Moving the text. This feature is used to move the text from its original location to a new location. Now, you need to select the text you want to move. For example, if I want to move this text from this position to another position, I have selected this. Then this is a clipboard section. From that you need to click on cut. Then place the cursor where you want to put the text and click on paste from the clipboard section. Your text is moved from this location to this location. This is also called as cut and paste method. To cut, we have shortcut key. I'll show you with this sentence. Select this sentence. Instead of clicking here, just press Ctrl plus X and place the cursor over here. Instead of clicking on this paste, just press Ctrl plus V. When you move your cursor on the clipboard section, it will show you the shortcut key Ctrl plus V for pasting and Ctrl plus X for cut. So by cutting and pasting method, we can move our text from one position to another position. Next is copying the text. Copy and paste options are used to duplicate the text. We can copy the text not only from one location to another within a document, but also from one document to another document. This feature helps in reducing our time and effort in typing. The only difference between copy paste and cut paste feature is that the copy feature copies the text but does not remove the text from its original place as the cut feature does. Let us see how to copy and paste. You need to select the sentence you want to copy. Then click on the copy section from the clipboard. You can notice that like how we are doing for cut and paste, the sentence is not getting erased. Now place the cursor where you want to paste this sentence and click on paste. You can click on paste as many number of times as you want to paste the document, as you want to paste the sentence. As I told you, you can copy the text from one document to another document also. So we will open one more document. Now we have two Word documents. This is document 1, this is document 2. Now you can copy this sentence from here. You can go to another document and click on paste. As you can see, your sentence is copied from one document to another. The shortcut key for copy is Ctrl+C, and for paste is same, Ctrl+V. Deleting the text. Word provides the facility to erase the text. To erase the text, you need to just select the text, press the delete key from the keyboard, and the selected text will get removed. You can also delete the text by using backspace key. It removes the character to the left of the cursor position. To delete the block of the text, select the text and then press either delete key or backspace key. Suppose you want to delete this side and click on backspace. The particular sentence will start getting erased. Undo and redo command. Microsoft Word keeps track of all the changes that we make in a document. We can easily undo any change and restore the original text. First we'll see undo option. Undo option reverses the effect of last command. To reverse one or more than one action, click on undo command. This is the undo command which is there on the quick access toolbar. See. This is my last action which I performed. You can continuously click on this undo, and the shortcut key for undo is Ctrl+Z. Next is redo command. To reverse the action of undo command, click on the redo button present on the quick access toolbar. This will redo the action of undo command. Checking spellings and grammar. Word has a built-in dictionary and a set of grammatical rules to check the spellings and grammar of the text document. Incorrectly spelled words are displayed with a single red wavy line under them. Let us see how. You can see this red wavy line for the incorrect spelling of knowledge. The grammatical errors are indicated with a green wavy line. The spell check starts from the position of the cursor and checks the complete document. A simple method to correct the spellings of any word when the red line appears is as follows. Right-click on the word with the red line. Then it shows you the correct spelling of knowledge, a shortcut in shortcut menu. Select the correct spelling from the suggestion list. Microsoft Word automatically replaces the incorrect spelling with the selected option. In this way. Using Thesaurus effect. Thesaurus help to improve our vocabulary by providing a list of synonyms, that is, words with similar meaning, and antonyms. It means words with opposite meaning for any word. To do this, the steps are: select the word for which you want to find synonym or antonym. Suppose I'll select this knowledge. Click on the Review tab. Under Review tab, select the Thesaurus option in the proofing group. When you click on that, the Research task pane opens, displaying the synonyms and antonyms. Move the cursor Move the mouse pointer to the suitable word and click on the drop-down button and select the Insert option. The existing word will be replaced with the new one. Insert. Suppose we'll check with the learning again. Learning, study.